Hey everybody, this is Bob or Santa at a vape shop, home of Shatter-Batter in Colorado Springs. By the way, check out Shatter-Batter, but that's not the reason I'm doing this video. We're doing this video today because when somebody walks into my store, it's not uncommon for us to ask what juice they want, and they will either answer with strawberry or some flavor, or with the milligrams of nicotine they're looking for. But I'd like to point out, and so that everybody kind of understands, there's more to ejuice than just your nic level or your flavor. I'm going to first explain the 4 items that are used in ejuice. It doesn't matter whether it's made in-house or a great company like Savage ends up doing it. 4 things are used. The first of which is nicotine. Nicotine is you can either have or not have. That's entirely your call. The second of which is your flavoring. Strawberries, watermelons, pecans, tobacco, whatever it is you like, you can have it. And a great shop should have a mix of the flavorings, the fruities, the savories, whatever it is you want. Stop in here at a vape shop. We've got a ton of flavors. The third item is propylene glycol. Propylene glycol is very thin. It's almost like water. It carries our flavor very well and is not the same glycol as used in your car radiator that you're worried about your dog licking up and getting sick. It's actually the same one that's used in my nebulizer or my asthmatic inhaler. So it's obviously designed for us to be able to vape or breathe in. The fourth item is vegetable glycerin. Because propylene glycol is very thin and doesn't create much vape, we'll end up using vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is very thick and creates most of the vapor that we see and enjoy as a vapor. So you'll find on different bottles and different juices, they not only will have their nicotine and flavoring, but if you notice there at the bottom, it says it's 75% VG, 25% VG. They'll call this a 75-25 juice. Most house flavors are 50-50 juice. The higher the first number is, the thicker the juice. Now the reason why I bring this up is some tanks, like this little AIO that I've got here, great little tank. It's an all-in-one. It vapes very well, and it does what it does very well, but it doesn't run thick juice if you're going to chain hit it. The reason for this is the atomizer's got to be able to suck in the juice, keep our cotton wet, and on something that small, the holes to be able to keep itself wet are very small. Now there's other tanks, and I'm picking one of my favorites, the TFV8. It's made by Smock, and if you notice those big white holes on there, right about yonder, are designed to end up to wick our juice in very rapidly. This allows us to run a thick juice. So not only are you concerned with, for your vape, the flavor that you're after, which is very, very important. I highly suggest you don't try to recreate a cigarette. You will never do it. Tobacco will taste like tobacco. It won't taste like the Marlboro you're trying to quit. As a matter of fact, within a couple days of vaping, you're going to find that that Marlboro no longer tastes good. It tastes like the first time you vaped it or you smoked it. It's going to have that horrible taste, and you're going to be loving your vape and hating your cigarettes. At least that's been my personal experience. So you'll have your flavor that you like. You will have the nicotine level you want, or none, that will help you quit your smoking, hopefully. This is not claimed to be a smoking cessation product, but some people do use it as that. I, in fact, did myself. I highly suggest you only buy American ejuice or possibly European. I would watch the Chinese brands, the ones that are oftentimes sold at 7-Eleven. When I say that those 4 items are only used, I've seen some people use water because water is much a cheaper component and will produce a fairly good vape. However, I wouldn't want to be vaping water. I wouldn't want to be vaping something that is not USP qualified. In other words, food safe. Make sure that it doesn't have diacetone or acetone in it, and vape safely. Enjoy your time with this. I think you'll really enjoy it. And remember to check out vapeshop.com or Shatter-Batter.com and let us know what you think. We'll be doing another video in the next few days, a little bit more on the basics of vaping. And again, on behalf of a Vape Shop and Shatter-Batter and myself, Santa, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this.